Hello. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Cheatologist show. I want to thank all the callers, all the people that responded to me on Facebook and on Twitter. I'm going to answer some of the questions and respond to some of the comments that you made on Facebook. But first, before I go into it, you're allowed to call in maybe 15, 20 minutes into the presentation. The number is on the screen. You can also, today, it's screen live. I'm on Facebook right now, and I'm also on Twitter. So it's Raw Talk, RAWTALK on Facebook, and it's the Cheatologist, the name is on the screen, on Twitter. I want to thank Leroy Wilkins Jr. and KaramelEntertainment for giving me the opportunity to come into your home every week to address these concerns that are contaminating and destroying the foundation of love and respect in our relationships. Also, the opportunity to reach out to the men and the women who are looking for answers and seeking advice, but just don't know how to ask for help. So I am the Cheatologist. Feel free to call in, and I'm only going to give you the best information, the best advice, and I'm not going to speak opinions. I'd rather speak facts. Before I came into the studio today, I was in a salon maybe about an hour and a half ago. And a young lady asked me a question. I was speaking about the cheating epidemic and the cause and effect of it and so on and so forth. And a few ladies gathered around, and one lady threw out a scenario. And it happened to be her scenario. And the scenario was that she was married for 5 years. She was married for 5 years. She, of course, got the better job. She made the most money. So she's holding down the family. That's not a problem. That's not an issue, because that's in a lot of situations today where the woman is making more money than the man. And they holding down, they paying most of the bills, and the man can only pay, buy groceries, maybe pay for the cable, gas, and maybe that's all he can afford. But if you love this man, and y'all working towards something together to secure the stability of the family, then I don't think women should downplay or feel a certain kind of way when things are going wrong financially in the relationship. So, however, when cheating and betrayal comes into the relationship, that takes on the relationship on a whole new course, and of course that's when then problems on both ends will occur. Now, back to the young lady. She said she was holding down the relationship. She'd been married for 5 years with this young man, and he didn't have a job. So I don't know how long he didn't have a job, but she was taking care of him. And she also said later on in the conversation that from the beginning of the relationship, so that gives me the impression that even when they was dating, she was putting out, showing him, look, I don't need your money, but I got it. No, baby, I got this. I'll take care of this. And he had grown accustomed to it, and was taking things for granted. So eventually they got married. And they was married for, like she said, 5 years. She still was taking care of this man. Come to find out, the young man, he gets sick. He go into the hospital, and she's a loving wife, so of course she's concerned and sentimental to his condition, but she found out through another woman who he's been dealing with for 4 years that I love him. That's my man. He be taking care of my family too. Leave him alone. He's mine, so on and so forth. That's when the bickering between the young ladies occurred. And of course, the wife was upset, disappointed that after all the years of marriage, she found this out. Now, I want to stop right there and say something. If a woman marries a man and she's closely intact with her man's makeup, his attitude, his so on and so forth, and if that changes, that may be our eye-opener to be, oh, wait a minute, something's going on, baby. Look, we need to talk about it. What's going on? Any problems, any issues? Women, so many times, they overlook and they say, well, maybe that's not what I seen, or that's not what it really is, and they go on. They prolong the misery or the pain, so to speak, or cover it up, or the disappointment. So as they go on into the relationship and the husband see that, oh, she know this is going on, or she don't care what's going on, she's still allowing me to do what I'm doing, and she's still giving me the same love and affection. And then the man continues on, especially an immature man, a man who don't want to be committed anyway. He found the benefit of finding a woman who have a good job, who's intelligent, beautiful, who keep herself together, and all he got to do is come home, lay it down a few times, and boom, his wife is happy with him. But maybe she's miserable inside, but she don't know how to address it. So I think she don't want her marriage to fail, so she continue to overlook things and say, okay, well, the marriage is early, it'll get better, it'll get better. The marriage should be better from the beginning. No marriage should have to get better after the honeymoon. It should already be there. Now it elevates, this is what happens. A marriage either elevates or degrades. Elevate or degrade. No marriage stands still and is healthy. It have to grow. It have to grow. So with that situation, the young lady, of course, stayed in the marriage. I suggested that she separate from that situation until he's willing to be honest and open about the dealings with the other woman, separate from that situation. But as we got deeper and deeper in the conversation, there was a lot of things, a lot of betrayal, a lot of pain, a lot of things that this man was doing that proved that he didn't love. He didn't love his woman. He didn't love her. He didn't respect her. And he continued on with the disrespect and the deception. So, and the psychological, the mental and emotional abuse that he was causing with his betrayal. He continued it. He had another family outside of his marriage. I try to explain that there's levels of cheating. Now, cheating is cheating. It's wrong no matter what level it's on or how it's done or the preparation for it. Cheating is wrong. And I encourage men and women to make rational decisions when they're in relationships and can be jeopardizing the sentiments and the feelings of someone else. If you no longer love that person or care about that person, then find other ways, other than cheating, having somebody else coming into your life and into the drama that you're now creating emotionally between you and your mate. If you're not able to deal with the problems in your relationship and in your marriage, this is the time that you look inward and find out, not saying that there's something wrong with you, but there's something wrong in that marriage, that in that relationship too, that need to be addressed. And cheating is not the way to address that concern. Cheating only makes it worse. You may get a temporary benefit, fleeting benefit with cheating, but the wrong and the damage that it caused outweighs the temporary benefit that you get from cheating. So I suggested that the lady separate, and then again, after she was telling me, as we got deep in the conversation, it was another lady who gave real good advice, and I want to thank her for it, because I study, I'm learning, and I'm growing in my research. So I never not take anybody else's advice or listen to the things that they say in response to certain situations, because they make a lot of sense. So when I speak, I not only speak to you, the viewers, I'm also speaking to myself. We all need constructive criticism so that we can become better individuals, better husbands, better wives, better boyfriends, better girlfriends, so on and so forth. But if we don't want to listen to nobody else's advice, and we think that we know everything, because me, myself, personally, I don't know everything. But I know enough that cheating, me knowing that cheating is wrong. Especially when you build a family. You build a family on lies when you're cheating before the marriage. You're cheating in the marriage. And guess what? When the marriage is over, guess what you'll be doing? That's right. You'll be cheating. So where do you win? What benefit do you get from that? So, again, my advice to the young lady was, oh yeah, leave that situation is not for you. Now, I normally don't encourage nobody to leave a marriage, especially if they have a family. Now think about this though. How long should a woman have to stay in a relationship with an abusive man, a disrespectful man, an insecure man, an impotent man, a weak man, a man that don't have any type of enthusiasm, so he don't give no enthusiasm to the relationship? How long should a woman have to stay with men like that? It's unfair that we expect them to stay with us after we cheat on them, after we hit on them, after we have babies outside of the marriage. It's wrong for us as men to even expect or tell them, I thought you said you love me, stay with me. So the woman separated. She separated, and of course, eventually she's going to have a divorce. And her fear was that since she's been taking care of the man, do he have the legal right to sue her or have her take care of him, even during the divorce? And that, well, no, because if he's cheating and you got rights, you got pictures, you got all this information, the young lady texting you, calling you, he record. When she call you next time about that's her man, that ain't your man. Keep her on the phone, but record everything that she's telling you. Take pictures of her and him together. I'm sorry. I'm not encouraged, but it's terribly disrespectful and irresponsible for us as men to take a woman or our wives through this thing, man. It's totally disrespectful, man, and it's uncalled for, especially when you call yourself a man. I call myself a man, so now I have to conduct myself like a man and stop acting like a boy. We're going to go back to this, but we do have some calls coming in now, so I'm going to start taking some of these calls. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit that. When he sent a call over, I'll take it. So, again, so the concern was, should I stay or should I go? And after learning that, I said, maybe you should go. I'm going to take these calls. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
this is my first time watching your show. What is this whole Cheatologist thing all about?
The Cheatologist, I'm one who study the underlying causes and effect of why we cheat. And I see cheating is cheating, but a lot of people's situation is different. So I assess their situation and try to find solutions and resolutions within the issues that they having to better that situation or find ways to walk away from that situation where there would be no no repercussions, no emotional repercussions and physical.
Okay. So we're talking about like infidelity here or like cheating?
Infidelity, adultery, because that's all it is. See, what people have done have softened the blow of cheating and of infidelity and adultery, and they just call it extramarital affairs or cheating. But it's infidelity and it's adultery if you're married.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So I guess that would be like Gorgeous George cheating on his boyfriend with trannies, huh?
Say it again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
It would be like Gorgeous George cheating on his boyfriend with trannies, right?
You said Boy George cheating on his boyfriend?
Gorgeous George, that is. You know who Gorgeous George is?
I have no idea who that is, but cheating is cheating. If it's man on man, woman on woman, it's cheating.
Well, this guy, sorry about that, just had a coughing spell there. This guy, Gorgeous George, see, I know him, and he's been cheating. He has a boyfriend, and it's really turned me up. He's cheating on him with trannies.
Okay, so what's your question for me?
Well, I mean, what should he do about it?
What should a man do about another man cheating on him?
Yeah, cheating on him with people who are transsexuals. I mean...
Okay. Is George a woman or a man?
George is a man.
George is a man, and then he got a man that's cheating on him.
No, he's cheating on his man.
Well, cheating is wrong no matter what it is.
But I mean, is it worse that he's cheating on his boyfriend with transsexuals?
Is it worse? Cheating is cheating. Cheating, I don't care if he's sleeping with a dog or sleeping with a cat. Cheating is cheating. So if he's in a relationship with another man and he's cheating with men and women and dogs and cats, it's wrong. It's immoral and it's wrong. So I guess they need to end that relationship they have and move on to something better.
So no matter what it is, whoever it is that he's cheating with, it's all bad, in your opinion. Yeah,
cheating is cheating. That's just like a man being in a relationship with a woman, right? And he run into his old high school sweetheart, and they always loved each other. And the wife knew about it, but he had sex with his high school sweetheart. And then he tell his wife, but I already told you about her, and you knew we grew up together and how we loved each other. It was still cheating. It's still wrong. So it don't make a difference who you're doing it with. If you're in a committed relationship or something that's supposed to be committed, and you're cheating and stepping outside of that relationship, it's cheating.
Okay. Now, just one more question, if you don't mind.
Okay, bring it on.
The other thing is, as you mentioned, like the cat-dog thing, I was also going to mention he also, when he's not with trannies, he actually has sex with animals. I mean, this is sickening to me. And
okay, well, let me, because we got other calls, but I'm address this simple. He's now messing. He's a beast, so he got other problems and issues that I probably can't help him with. So he might need to go seek some professional help. Because I think he really had problems. Thank you for calling in, though. Okay, I don't know if that call was a joke or not, but I'm going to get back to the issues we have here. I have another Facebook. We got another call. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I got a story about cheating, actually. It's kind of sad. There was a friend of mine who he met a girl. She was living out in Vegas. He went out and visited her, and unfortunately, I mean, she was kind of a stripper.
Okay.
Not anything that was well-to-do, you know what I mean? But
Okay.
he kind of fell in love with her. He wanted love. He bought her a ring and a necklace, and unfortunately, she ended up hawking it for crystal meth. And that's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that people get their hopes up for somebody who is only paying attention to them because they just want their money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So what's the question that you have for me?
Gorgeous George is a fat fuck.
Sorry about that, viewers, for them calls. We're gonna take more. Please do me a favor. This is a serious show. We're addressing serious concerns. So please, when you call in, please call in with real, serious issues that can be addressed. Please do not call, tie up the line with a whole bunch of nonsense. We're really here to help people. We're not here to play on the phone. We're not here to come into your household every week to give you nonsense. So please do not call up here with nonsense. Thank you. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
I wanted to know, is it true for another man that's married to love another woman?
Okay, look, what I need you to do, I need you to back away from the TV or turn the TV down a little bit because we're getting feedback.
I said, if another man is married and he is dealing with another woman, I said, is it true that another man can he love that woman?
Okay, if he's married, I'm going to bring it back to you. He's married to you. And
No, he's not married to me.
no, well, I'm just speaking in general now, but I'm just putting the situation, the scenario out there. He's married to you, but he's in love with another woman. If a man is married to one woman and says he's in love with another woman, then he may not be in love with the woman he's married to.
Okay.
You know, he may be in love with the other woman. Why he don't leave the wife to go with the other woman, I don't know. That's another concern. But it's impossible. It depends on the levels of love. But the love that exclusive love that's only for a wife and only for the marriage, there's no way another man can have that type of love for another relationship outside of his marriage. Because love outside of his marriage to other women that he may be involved with is cheating, of course, if he's into engagements with the other woman, and is disrespect. And if a man disrespect you, how can he love you?
Well, that's a point, but I'm saying if it's on the other hand, if he's married and he's dealing with another woman, how's that disrespectful to the other woman?
If he's married, and it's disrespect to his wife, and it's also the other woman do the other woman know he have a wife?
Yeah, she knows.
Well, then she's disrespecting you. She's disrespecting you, and she's disrespecting him. So with disrespect being involved, there is no love with disrespect.
I mean, but you know, that's a man's thing.
What's a man's thing? I love one woman and I love another?
Yeah, so it's really not, I'm just saying, yes, it is disrespectful, but I'm just saying in the man's eyes, it's not disrespectful because you can't stop how they feel.
Well, that's why a man need to control. See, that could be lust. That could be lust. Sometimes we get love confused with lust, and women get love confused with lust too. But love, true love, will cause a man to sacrifice and compromise certain things to prove and sustain his love for his wife. So anything other than that is not love. It could be lust, it could be his want, his desire, his craving, but it's not love. And it could be he loved the other woman, he desired the other woman, he craved the other woman. I'm just with my wife because I'm married to her. All right, we have Paul.
Have you been to school for this?
I'm sorry?
You been to school for this?
I have a degree in child psychology, but
you have a degree in child psychology?
Hold on. I have a degree in child psychology, but my level of intelligence and experience with cheating, I have experience, I do research, and I write books. I have 5 books, and in my books, it'll show you my knowledge and my education as far as with this cheating epidemic. All right, we have other calls on hold, but I thank you for calling in. I hope I answered your question.
You did.
All right. Thank you for calling into the Cheatologist.
Cheatologist, I gotta say, I'm here at home watching your show.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, before you say anything, has this got anything to do with Gay George, Fat George, or any of that?
It does. I am gorgeous, George.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Again, so the last lady called in and asked me if I had a degree. Let me explain to you. I have equivalent experience, unfortunately, with cheating, being on both sides, being the one who cheated with married people and being the one married and cheating. And from that, hold on, I will address that when I come back. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist. Can you back away from your TV, please? Sorry about that. When you call in, please back away from the TV or turn the volume of your TV down so we can won't get feedback on the phone. Thank you. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hello?
Yes. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Yo, yeah, I got a question.
Okay, the question is?
Yeah, my question is, if you kiss another girl, is that cheating?
If you kiss another girl, is that cheating? Do you have a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheating. Next question.
Well, how is that cheating?
Because you're in a committed relationship with another woman, right?
Man, shut your fake Rick Ross.
Thank you for calling. We're gonna back to the young lady asking me if I have a degree. I have ample enough experience, unfortunately, with the cheating. I do constant research. I interview people on a daily basis. I go in and out of beauty salons, state to state, listening to conversation, asking questions, and gathering information and ciphering the information and address it according to my knowledge, my research, and my intelligence. Also, the foundation of the truth that I'm gonna bring you, it has to be God inspired. I'm not just speaking opinions. It got to be morally based. So when I address concerns, they're going to be morally based. I'm here to encourage what is right and to forbid what is wrong. And if my lack of going to college, because I do have a degree again in child psychology, which shows the makeup of the human, which gave information about the makeup of the human mind in childhood and as it grows into adulthood. and certain things that happens in a person's childhood affects them and cause them to make certain respond to certain situations differently as they get older. But that's psychology, and that's another thing. I'm gonna take this call. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, thank you for calling.
Do you think it's possible for a man or either a woman to be able to tell if their mate is cheating? Do you think either one of them can always tell?
So do you think? So the question is, do I think a woman can tell if a man is cheating, or if a man can tell if his woman is cheating?
Yeah.
If you pay close enough attention to his woman and she paid close enough attention to a man, and there are changes in patterns, changes in attitude, changes in behavior, yeah, he can possibly find out, or it'll open up the window to her maybe having a relationship outside of her relationship, or preparing to have one. So it's possible it's possible if you know your mate.
Mm-hmm. So you don't think it's possible for one to be able to really fool the other one and make them think that it's not happening?
It's possible for them to deceive, but how long will that deception go on is the question. Because all cheaters will get caught. It's just a matter of time before they get caught.
You mean get caught in terms of being caught with the other partner?
No, not caught with the other partner, but his other partner find out if he's cheating. See, cheating is whatever cheating is for something temporary. It's not something eternal. I don't know anybody, haven't came across anybody, haven't researched anything where a man cheated his whole life and died, and the wife never knew about it until he was dead.
What about vice versa? If it's the woman, do you think a man can be fooled? Do you think it's easier to fool a man rather than a man fool a woman?
Yes, women. Yes, I understand what you're saying. And women are very deceptive. Women are more deceptive than men. So that's why, because men don't pay enough attention to their woman. Because if the man is doing something outside of his relationship, he really don't pay attention to what his wife is doing. He try to pay more attention to what he doing so he won't get caught. So he don't really focus on the little things that the wife is doing. But a man who is not cheating and really in tune with his woman, he'll pick it up like that.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay. Somebody asked me on Facebook, is it still cheating if I don't get caught? And that's a simple answer. The answer is in the question. Is it still cheating if I don't get caught? If you're cheating, it's cheating. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
I got a question.
Yes, question?
Man, why you got them?
Please call up here with serious questions, serious issues, and serious problems that I can address. This is not a play. This is not a play line. We have a lot of calls on the line, so please call in only if you're serious. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, this is George Jared.
Okay. Look, if Boy George or George, Pretty George, or any of that call in, can you please screen that call? Thank you. We're wasting time with insignificant calls or calls that really don't matter to the issues that we're trying to address here. People are losing families because of this infidelity. And we need to take this serious. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hi, I'm enjoying your show tonight.
Thank you very much.
Just wanted to say I was pretty much in the seat that you're in now, when you've gone through a lot of experience, and then you've been blessed to get the degrees, and then folks still want to dissect your degrees, they want to dissect your level of experience, and I want to just encourage you tonight to just keep going forward. There are folks like myself who've been affected by individuals who are unfaithful and want to know what drew them there. We understand spirits and generational curses and different things that actually will lead a person to do unknown things, and then we're living in a time when folks have no morals and no self-respect. So in that people have no morals, no self-respect, they don't want to hear anything that's going to cause them to better themselves. So you stay encouraged, keep on bringing what you're bringing, and I'm enjoying you, and I'm praying and covering you as you go forward.
Thank you
and
very
you
much.
look beautiful, handsome in that suit.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for that encouragement.
You're welcome.
All right, be blessed.
Good night.
All right, good night. Another Facebook question is, if I cheated on my woman, but I ended the affair that I had with the other woman, and I told my woman the truth about everything, is it possible that she will ever love and trust me again? Well, I think it's possible to repair the damage caused by your betrayal only if you are honest. And what I mean by honest that you're ending the relationship or have ended any connections, ties to the other woman that caused you to stray from your choice caused you to stray. Conditions of your mindset which made it easy for you to succumb to the lust of your flesh for someone else. If you're in a relationship, okay, this person's not married, but they're in a relationship, but still, it still applies that it's impossible to repair your relationship if you can repair the trust, if you can repair the trust and be more honest and open and have an open communication with your woman, it's possible that she can trust and love you again. But it starts with you. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Yeah, I got a question for the Cheatologist.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this boy George?
Say it again?
Is your name George?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. What's the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's pretty personal. I need advice from the Cheatologist.
Okay. Okay, I'm listening to your question.
Yes, I want to know if I'm having a relationship with one girl and we like to mess around with somebody else, if we're having like a threesome, is that cheating?
You have a relationship with another woman, and both of y'all agree to bringing another woman into the relationship. Is that cheating?
Yeah.
That's immoral. It's not just cheating, it's immoral. Thank you for calling. If I cheated on my woman, but I ended the affair with the other woman, could I repair? It's possible for the woman to love and trust you again. It's possible, but again, it starts with you. So if both of y'all can have an open, honest communication about what caused the problems in the relationship or what may have led you, encouraged you to step outside the relationship, and y'all attack them issues that may have caused you to stray, then it's possible that y'all can love and trust again. It will always be on her mind, and it will always be on your mind. But you should eliminate the option to cheat. Because whenever we have too many options to do things, we sometimes make irrational decisions. We need to eliminate any distractions that will cause us to stray. We need to put on blinders and just focus on our marriage and focus on our relationship so that it can become better and enhance the happiness and joy in the relationship and take it to heights of happiness. Because the more you cheat, it goes down and down and down. So it starts with you first. If you want it to work, you need to be honest. In your relationship, your affair that you have with the woman, and focus on your relationship. I had another lady hit me on Facebook. I work for the city of Richmond. Almost every man that hit on me has a wedding band, or I know he's married, yet it doesn't stop them from chasing women after women in the same building, on the same floor, and same department, with no regards to being married. Can you please say something to those type of men who disrespect their wives like that? Please say something. Thank you. And then she said her name. Okay. I'm going to address that. Let me take this call, please. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm all right myself. I'm calling because a friend of mine is in kind of a bad situation. My friend, her husband is actually, and I think this is on topic, so her husband is actually going around and stalking women he meets at coffee houses, and she's concerned not only this whole stalking factor, but that he might be cheating as well, and this is like some sort of side effect. And I'm kind of curious, you know, as the cheatologist, what you might have to say about that.
Okay, he's going around stalking, just looking at women in different coffee houses. Do he get their phone number? Do he approach them?
Yeah. From what she's learned, because some of her friends, including myself, have seen him, you know, going around and doing these, mainly Starbuckses.
Okay.
But we don't really know to the extent of what it is. Like, I don't know if any of these women are rejecting him with some sort of prejudice, or they're actually kind of, you know, suckered into it, not realizing, I guess, maybe the uncomfortableness of the situation, you know, a guy in a stalking position, yeah.
Okay, so he have a problem. He have a problem that need to be addressed by someone who may be more qualified to assess that issue. But it's a psychological. It's psychological for him. It's a psychological problem for him to be going. He's married or in a relationship.
He's in a relationship.
He's in a relationship. So he's not committed to the relationship if he's out there stalking other women, because all it takes is just like him fishing, and if he throw the line out there and a woman take the bait, he's going to do something with that woman. So everything he's doing is in preparation to disregard the relationship that he's in.
For sure, yeah.
So
that's kind of how I saw it.
Yeah, he definitely have a problem, and she may want to sit down with him with a psychologist. With a psychologist to see what problems that he may have, because it may lead, and God forbid, it may lead to if he don't have control of his stalking issues and problems, it may lead to him raping a woman. So God forbid that happen. So it can lead to that, because normally when a man can't control himself, his lust, it leads to him trying to overpower a woman that he really wants.
Well, I know, just one other quick thing, like his best friend, Matt, he actually has been arrested for sexual assault, and that's what concerns.
See, I'm telling you, it leads to that. If it's not the problem not assessed with a more qualified a doctor or psychologist in that
situation. It could lead to something like what happened to Matt.
I'm sorry?
It could lead to something like with Matt, where he's to the point where he actually.
It can lead. I'm telling you, it can lead to him trying to overpower a woman because he don't like rejection. So this is what propels him to keep going after woman. Because get out my face. No, turn away, get away from me, so on and so forth. He don't like rejection. So he thrives. He gets a thrill out of women telling him no. So when women may tell him yes, it may lead to something like rape. So you might want to tell her to get away from him and go get him some help.
All right. Well, that's great to hear.
Thank you for calling in, the Cheatologist.
Hey, thanks a lot. Have a great one, man.
You as well. Thank you. That's a very serious situation. And women laugh and joke about this all the time. He's stalking me. That's a serious situation, so you better be careful with that. And don't play with it. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hello?
Yes, thank you for calling the Cheatologist. Can I have your question? Yes. Are you on air?
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. I can't hear you properly.
Okay, maybe you turn your TV down because you're getting feedback.
I have a question for you, sir. I really admire your advice on TV. Do you do any private sessions, or can I contact you personally to assess the issues that I have with my wife?
Yes, you can. You actually can. You can call. You have a pen. Write this number down.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
804. 397. 6939.
Okay, and who do I?
And actually speak to Leroy Wilkins Jr. and he will take care of that.
Okay.
Right.
And is that going to be covered by insurance or anything like that?
Whatever concerns you have in reference to that, he will address it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Another question on Facebook, and this is crazy right here, is looking at porn cheating. Wow. Even though porn is a sexual expression, is it cheating? Now, you got some women who like porn. You have men who like porn. And sometimes they get together and they watch it. And is it cheating? Yes, it is. I would say that watching porn is cheating, because what you're doing is watching another man have sex with another woman. You're looking at another woman having sex with another man. And then this plays on your psyche, on your mental. It plays, and it plays back and forth in your head. So when you leave your relationship with your woman, you start going to look for them type of women in them videos that you keep watching, them porn things that you keep watching, and you try to look for them type of women or perform them type of acts with the different women that you find outside of your relationship. So porn is cheating, and it's because I'm gonna be honest with you, I had a problem with porn, but I assessed my problem because I knew that it was affecting me. It made me do things outside of my relationship that I shouldn't have been doing. I'm going to get back to that. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Yes, sir. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. Thank you for calling in. How can I have your question?
Yes, sir. The question is, first of all, before I get to my question, I want to commend you for what you're doing for the people that don't think that this thing is real, what you're trying to bring to the forefront.
Yes,
just
sir.
keep doing what you do.
Because
a lot of people think this is really a sickness and a lot of different things that we have going on out here. So for the people that want to know if you have a degree, yes, you have a degree in life lessons.
Thank you.
So one of my questions that will be for you, that in the situation that even when, with men, all right, first of all, what do you advise for a man that if he feel like he can't continue on because he's been cheated on, what are some things you think he has to deal with within himself to make himself a better person or to be able to trust again?
To trust a woman again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you had the answer right there. First, he gotta go within himself. He have to assess what he want, what he's looking for in a relationship, what he want in a relationship, and what he desire that relationship to grow to. Do he just want to be in a relationship and say, oh, I'm not going to marry this woman? Or because any man who go into a relationship, and I'm serious, go into a relationship, he learned a woman, he with her for a long amount of time, but he still don't marry her, then that's a problem within itself. So if you don't trust, then there are other issues that you may need to address in your life, or things you may want to tackle in your life if you don't trust again, because something else has been damaged with the fact that you don't trust.
Right.
So you might need to see what that problem is, and then try to find solutions for that, so that it can be repaired, so that you can trust again. Because the underlying foundation of love is trust. So what is the foundation under trust? Faith. Okay. Faith is the foundation of trust. When you have faith in something, you trust it. But if you don't have faith in it, you can't trust it. So now we're dealing with an issue of faith. How strong is your faith in yourself, and your ability to make the right decisions, and in your Lord to inspire you to continue to do what's right for you, and do what's right to correct yourself, to correct the issues within yourself. Okay. It all ties back into God. We got to have God in our life to help us, man. We can't do this by ourselves. I don't care if I had 10 degrees or that doctor had 20 degrees. We can't do it by ourselves. I can only give advice, I can give information, and I can encourage to the right.
That's right.
But we got to have God in our life, man.
And you know what? I can appreciate that. I know you have a lot of other callers calling in, but I just want to tell you thank you, and just keep doing what you're doing. And I definitely received that tonight, because as men, as a lot of times, as being a man itself, we try to act like, we can't get hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah. The next step to love her, and a lot of women, the first thing they say that men are dogs, and that men, black men, they just dogs. They want more than one woman and different things like that. But sometimes I think these sisters fail to realize as well is that when a man is hurt, it's hard to really go out here and really trust. So we become that thing of that insecurity within ourselves. Yeah. So how and so the thing that you said, I can really receive that, because what you said is that we have to trust God and trust that whatever we do, that eventually it will get better, and we have to start looking at ourselves as well. Yeah. So I really thank you for that. I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you calling in.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. So, all right, you take care now.
You as well, brother. Peace.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. So to reiterate on that is it's a lot of situations when a brother can't trust. He don't trust again. I'm gonna get back on that. Let me take these calls, please. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hi, yes, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am, your question?
My question is, do you believe accusing someone of cheating in a relationship can lead them to cheat?
No, see, cheating is a choice. Cheating is also an activity. And for one to make a choice, they have to be thinking about something, and then they act on what they think about. Now, to compound the problems that he may be having, if a woman is accusing him of cheating and he's not cheating, it makes him justify why he cheated. Because you kept accusing me of it, so I did it.
Okay.
But a woman accusing a man, it's a reason that you're accusing him, because you're obviously seeing some type of change in him, change in the relationship, or a change in the pattern of how he deal with you. So something is causing you to be curious about him. So do you approach him and say, I know you cheating on me?
No, I mean, even something just as simple as if he's flirting too much and you feel as though, it might go further than that.
Yeah, then you address it. You got the right, you're in a relationship with him, you got the right to address it and tell him, look, that flirting is too much. It's going to lead to something. I'm not saying that you're cheating, but it's going to lead to something. And I don't want to be here in your life when it leads to something.
Okay.
So you got the right to address that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling.
Bye.
We're coming to the close of our show, but I do want you to know that this, if you haven't seen the beginning of the show, it will be on Facebook, Caramel Entertainment, or Raw Talk, or you can Google, well, you can go to YouTube and type in the Cheatologist, and you'll get shows that you have missed. And this show will probably be on there sometime this weekend, either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm gonna take this call. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Yes. I have a question.
All right, the question?
What if someone cheat on
Back
like
away from the TV. Back away from the TV and turn it down a little bit, please.
Okay.
Because we getting feedback on the TV.
Okay.
All right.
What if someone cheated like say if someone cheated on me and then you don't know what to do?
Okay, you're in a relationship and your woman cheated on you?
Yeah.
Did you ask her about it?
No. I never asked about it once.
Yeah, you need to ask her about it.
Oh.
You need to sit down and ask her, did you cheat on me? And what caused you to cheat on me? And then y'all go from there.
Like I was talking to other girls.
You was cheating too?
No.
But you was talking to other women, so she said, oh, he's probably cheating, so I'm gonna go cheat.
No, those are my friends.
Okay, well, you need to speak to your girlfriend. I can't give you advice if the first step hasn't been made. You address the issue with your girlfriend.
Okay. What if she was cheating on me with another dude? What am I supposed to do now?
All right, if she's cheating on you with another dude, this your girlfriend?
Yeah.
All right, you might want to end that relationship because it's only going to get worse.
Okay.
Thank you. That was a younger, you could tell by the call, it was a young man. Sounded like he was about 15, 16. Y'all too young to be even thinking about relationships and sex and cheating. And y'all too young for that anyway. I'm going to be honest with you. You need to be thinking about your education and moving on to after your education in your high school, possibly going to college, starting a business, or furthering, your education somehow academically. But relationships, you got all the time in the world for that. All right, we only got 1 minute left, and we still got calls on hold, so I don't think we're able to take any more calls. But you can go on Facebook, and we can continue the conversation on Facebook. That's Raw Talk, RAWTALK. You can inbox me, and any problems or questions that you have for me, I will address them. We're about to air off. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, this is a presentation, Caramel Entertainment, the Cheatologist Show. We come on every Friday at 6 o'clock. We may be going to another time, but I will keep you informed with that. Thank you for tuning in, and be blessed, be peaceful, and remember, cheating is not worth losing your family. So stop cheating.